Welcome back, everyone, to the Drink and Drum podcast, the podcast with all the vibes. I am one of three hosts. My name is Timon Nicholas, aka Mr. Terrible.
Signing in, Jaron Tomlinson, the young sheller, aka Pineapple Badman in the building. Wagwan.
And it's your boy, Everon Williams, aka Big Easy. You don't know Wagwan.
This is the unapologetic podcast with really good intentions. The socials, them located at the bottom of this podcast right there. So make sure you hit us up and tell us what going on.
What I saw, listen, the trans penis that I saw that she showed me to a real penis, Timon, I'm telling you, it looks similar, but you can tell something happened.
Maybe the butt wing to make it jump, because if it,
I don't know. I didn't see. I didn't see him
you don't
making
need
it
to
jump.
ejaculate if it can make it jump. Because if it can make it jump, it can do a little trick.
Yeah, you can do something.
Well, the one I saw,
so that,
it wasn't
so
jumping.
when before you go
It
to
was
a
just
man
there.
to make sure he's not chance, you gotta ask him, yo, wiggle that
Yeah,
shit.
make that shit jump.
Wow, that's
Okay.
crazy. And I've actually seen like a trans vagina too.
How that look?
One of my
Look
trans
eerie
friends when I was
inside?
going to KSU. No, when I was going to KSU, I had two trans friends that were in one of my classes, and we ended up becoming friends. And we'd talk about them and stuff because I wanted to get to know more about like them and their setup amongst that specific community. And I'm kind of like open-minded. I'm not gonna shut these people down like they didn't shoot me or do anything to say like I gotta be phobic about it. And I asked a few questions, and they said, honestly, like, we don't normally like show stuff like this because it's a bit disrespectful and tasteless and blah blah blah. But since you're being respectful and you're curious and da 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 da, and we went in the bathroom, and I dead ass saw how it looks.
So you made the man
vagina
squat on
actually
the
looks like
counter.
Huh?
It look
Huh?
real.
it looked realistic. Not gonna hate to tell you,
Did,
it looked like a.
did you
It
touch it?
looked. No, why the fuck would I do that? Come on now, that's
Okay.
weird.
You already went this far. That's why you're grossing out the
I
boat.
feel right? Yeah.
No,
to see it
I'm
through.
saying it would be weird for me. It'd
You
be
check,
weird
I
for
don't put my
them.
finger in your dangle like, oh, okay.
Come on, now that's disrespectful. They're
How?
already letting me into.
They're already
Come on, listen
spreading
to
their
your ignorance.
legs.
Like, you
They're
gotta
letting
feel-
you into
gotta
your
feel
space.
this-
And
Hold
your
on.
They're
ass.
letting you.
Killing,
Come on. I'm
Killing.
not coming out from my part saying, ew, why would I touch it? I'm talking in terms of respecting them and their space. If I'm showing somebody my vagina, for example, I didn't give you the authority to go shove me.
Yeah, okay, obviously,
You get what I'm
consent.
saying?
Ask.
Hold on. Alien. They had a fake.
How I'm showing anybody my vagina is if I want them to do that.
They're showing me and I'm looking.
They had a fake.
Okay, Kaylin. If
Wait,
somebody...
wait, wait. This is important.
Okay.
They had a fake.
Yes. And it had an actual hood. The only thing is it stood out. I don't want to say it looked like it was erected. You know, like when like a girl is horny and like, her clit is now standing somewhat.
Keep
That's what
talking.
it looked like. A standing clit.
So-
Is this safe to be
Killing,
discussed
killing.
on here out loud?
Like,
I
I'm
don't,
trying-
huh?
Killing, I'm going to Japan, right? So I need to know so I don't make.
John, just Google it. Literally, just Google it.
Oh, I don't want Google to think anything.
The
about
only
me.
the only difference between like the female vagina and like the trans woman's vagina, basically, they have to put this dilator in there every day
Is the female vagina actually work?
to keep the hole open. So
What
if it's over
commitment.
tight,
What?
I'm
Have
guessing
to
that
put
would
what's
be
in there?
like a
Dilator.
dilator, like something to keep
Oh,
it open so it
nah.
doesn't heal up and close up like a wound.
Bro,
Or it'll
that...
get really small and it'll make sex like super painful for her. You understand? But they created a
Hey.
space like a vagina, like a vaginal canal, and they have to put a dilate in there and like
They
stretch
say
it.
they don't put it in there,
To
gets a
keep it
virgin again.
Oh,
Get the-
huh? What?
Hey, the make Jamaica man hear that now.
Oh.
You-
And she has to do it. She told me she has to do it every day to keep it open.
Okay, so...
And then as it heals, she doesn't necessarily have to do it every day, but she'll have to do it like every month to ensure that the hole doesn't close up because that would make sex painful. It can make the surgery like mash up the surgery. You understand, in terms of like they didn't dilate well enough, and a guy with a big ass junk decides to go up there because she wants to be frisky too, and then they can cause some tearing and boom bam, you're back in the hospital again.
Wait. So if she lets it dilate, I mean, if she lets it close in, and then I get it perfectly fitted to my dick, like is that we can't make that happen?
I don't understand. But maybe yours, maybe
like a flashlight,
yours is a
custom
pencil.
flashlight.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
What's that?
How big you think the hole be, Bars?
Bro, the hole is the hole hole is almost like a
You
regular
don't know
size like a
anything
woman,
about
but
tranny.
because the dilated like stretches it.
Yeah,
I
how
won't say
how long
more.
is the
It just
dilator?
stretches it
5
from being.
inches, 10 inches.
So tranny holes bigger than
Come on,
regular girl.
it's not the dilator has length, but it also has width to keep it somewhat open. Is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. That's the whole.
I'm
You
trying to
see, like
figure
when
out
you
how
get
thick it is.
a, okay, Jaron, you see, like when you get a piercing in your ear and you
John
take
don't
out the
have
earring for
piercing.
too long, how it shrink up, and you have a hard time putting that shit in. It's something like that. You're probably gonna get.
Okay, I
So
understand
they
the
have
whole
to put the
thing.
dilator in to
I
prevent
wear an
that
earring. I
situation.
wear an earring in how long, and earrings still go through my ear easy.
Yeah, that's you can't use that, Kayleen, because my grandmother
No, but we
Okay, you're right. You're right.
again, I
had
get
But
big
like
we
I
holes
get what
said
and the
Kaylee's
before,
earrings
saying.
still go
It'll
through.
close up if they don't dilate it.
Yo,
Yeah, basically.
not like when the surgery is just done, like they have to do it every freaking day, like lube it up and put the dilator in, get it like
You're
stretch it and
undermining the
keep it
work
like
here, Kayleen. You're
open.
undermining the work.
so
What?
that's why tranny's
Yeah,
so
but
hypersexual because
huh?
they have to put. That's why tranny's so hypersexual because they have to put something inside the pum pum
What are
every
you
day,
saying?
every night.
You're talking about lady boys?
No.
No, trannies.
That's the first
Oh,
fucking time I've ever heard
oh,
anything like
never
that.
mind.
Kayleen, you did not just say lady boy.
I don't know. I think that's what they call them. Okay, Timon, you might omit that because I don't know if that's disrespectful or not. I just seen that on social media. That's what they called. No, lady boys, not people from Thailand.
I feel like it's
Okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Anybody listening, sorry for the disrespect.
Yeah.
I'm just uneducated with that part.
It's okay. They
But
don't need to know that. We learn as we go.
yeah, but like
You guys
yeah,
in the
she
controversial
uses
shit before anything.
Yeah.
Like it's normal
But-
now.
yeah. So I feel like a trans woman who is like, some trans women they look you. I don't know if this is disrespectful again, but some trans women you can look at them and you can tell right off the bat this trans woman, and then you have other women who they're trans, but you would never
Check.
know because they're bad as shit. Like
You have to tell her, look up real quick so you can see the
understand?
neck.
If they had the bottom surgery, you'd probably think you're actually fucking cis woman. I want to use the right term. A cis
First of
woman
all,
instead of a trans woman.
Kayleen, don't
Huh?
start with that because I hate being referred. If you want me to refer, I
Girl,
don't like that.
Hear this, Natanya.
I
I'm just
don't
trying to
like
be
it.
respectful because they be bragging.
No, but they're not being respectful to us though. Because
But that's true because a lot of them be out here trying to claim periods, and you can't have a period unless you actually have a uterus.
not
So-
even like you can be delusional all you want, and I'm being open. You can be delusional all you want. I'm going to respect you. You want to be called a woman, I'll call you a woman. But do not go to the extra mile and start to do all that extra shit, bro. Because I'm
Girl,
already
I said
accepting
cis
you.
because sometimes they be getting offended when you say biological. Biological woman versus
I don't
trans
say
woman.
that.
You
You're
know
gonna
what
be
I'm saying?
So who you think more delusional?
woman,
A
I'm calling you
trans
that.
or a woman?
Woman.
If I'm being
You
honest,
really want us to answer that?
if I'm being
Yes.
honest, both of them. Both.
No, which one is more delusional? Obviously, it would
oh.
be.
Woman.
Timon, you better
Woman.
omit this.
Let me hear your reasoning.
I am
Okay.
going to say a trans woman.
Go ahead. Yeah,
Oh.
same.
That's a big one.
Why I'm going to say a trans woman is because you
Okay,
went through all
hold
this
on.
surgery.
As you can see, nobody hates trans, so we just talking about the ignorance. If you have a problem with it, come educate.
No,
us.
I
You don't have-
was asking like, Timon, you have this live. Like, how many?
No, it's not live. It's not live. I could definitely
This
take
is
out
a
anything you don't want
question.
me to keep in, but I'm just letting people know if I keep it in. Like, listen, we don't know. So if you have a problem, come have a conversation.
Guys, be out here being respectful.
Yeah.
You know, I
There
respect.
is there are trans women and there's trans men or whatever. You got the surgery, you did all this. You look like the gender that you identify as, right?
Mhm.
Fine. But when you go to the extent to be like, oh, you're not a real woman and you're not a real man, you're trans. You cannot procreate properly, bro. You literally cannot procreate properly because you're gonna look like a pregnant man, and then there's gonna be a woman ejaculated into you. Like, that's help me understand. And then for those that can't, they are the ones that mostly attacking biological women. Yes, I'm going to say it, biological women, because biological women have periods.
It's true.
Some of them don't, but they
Nathaniel.
have the organs that
Nathaniel.
have periods. Like,
You're
how?
beefing with the tranny right now?
No,
She not necessarily beefing.
I'm not beefing with
The
anybody.
man talking to a tranny.
There's a situation currently going on right now where they're trying to refer as biological women as like breeders. You understand, to try to include trans women in the whole narrative. But at the end of the day, women or biological women are literally the blueprint of what trans women want to be understood. And some of them are being really disrespectful in terms of like they'll take hormones, for example, to help them develop certain
Breasts
things,
and ass and shit like
breasts and
that.
stuff like that.
I feel
And
like y'all
that's
need to just
fine.
run the whole system and we get rid of the trans, all of that
The
trans.
thing is, it's become too political. Like everybody want to be oppressed, and everybody's being disrespectful, especially the
Yeah, because
That's why
LGBT community.
Hold on,
guys,
too much
as
people
you
talking.
fucking-
Oh shit! Sorry.
Oh,
It's because y'all accept them in the first place. This is why they have the ability to do and say whatever the fuck they want to say, and they can change up everything how they feel like doing it.
no, but
If-
Jaron, you have
listen,
to understand.
Listen, if we wake up tomorrow and we say, "Hey, done this trans bullshit," it's done. It's done. Like you trans.
My
stop
thing
it.
is
Not
the
anymore.
arguments that they have, because like
Same to man.
if somebody
I
say
can't agree with Talon. Sorry.
if everybody's like, if you say something, they want to argue with it, but don't really have an answer. They just want to argue for arguing's sake. So if you just don't have the
Exactly.
argument, they just talk to themselves, and eventually, if you just let them argue, they'll just stop arguing. Cause like you don't have to argue with the truth. Just say the truth, and then let whoever begs.
Two bets dead, no sorry, dead.
Yeah. So
But
if,
yeah, there's this whole thing they're taking like hormones and developing certain things, and they're experiencing like symptoms, I guess, of like the hormones. But
'Cause they have
the said
steroids.
symptoms, they think like they're having periods too, and so they're like trans women can have periods, but the definition of a period is uterus based. And the only people who have literal uteruses up in their body is biological women or women who were born. You got me
So-
with the
if one of those trans
Going to
that
have
don't have a
period.
uterus, yeah, if one of those
Mhm.
trans that don't have a uterus start bleeding, you're gonna just think it's a dilator gone too far.
Timon, yes.
The blood
Timon,
cells.
what's the definition of a what's the definition of a period?
I didn't do
Menstrual
biology.
cycle. Go. You did biology. You didn't know biology.
I did integrated. I didn't know. No, I
Timon,
get
there's
it.
one general
Because
definition for it. See,
I-
if they're bleeding out of their vagina, it's obviously like you said, a dilator.
What's
It's
it?
not a
Ain't it like
period.
the lining of the uterus or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, my thing is right. When a man out here screaming that he have his period, why nobody call a psych ward?
Because
he
we
on
know
period.
you're trifling. You talking about a straight man? Like when a straight man walking around saying he having his period, how
feel
come
like if-
nobody attack him?
I feel like if anybody said they have a period who's not a woman, you should like question it a bit. Like you looking
Yes.
at tension or you just off your chains. You know what I mean?
What do you think?
It could be one of the two. So you just want to make
And-
sure. But anyways, in terms of delusions, y'all think trans are more delusional than women. But John is the only person that said he think women are more delusional. So, my friend, let me hear your thoughts.
Wait, what Jaron said?
Jaron
Yeah,
said that
how
women
is
are
women more
than
delusional?
trans.
Jaron said women are more. Well, hear this now. Jaron's entitled to his opinions, and that's all I have to say on that.
No, but I want to hear
No.
his reasoning.
In terms of trans, right? They only delusional on their whole identity, right? Just their identity. They go into an identity crisis. On the other hand, no, right? They don't just go through fucking identity crisis on a regular basis. They don't know any fucking thing that they want. We ask them the first question, hey, how you want a man to approach you? They can't tell you how they want a man to approach
Who
them.
is they?
No,
Ali,
stop saying they. I
But
said
how is that
respectfully.
When I
I
said
said
they-
respectfully. John,
when I
watch
said-
your mouth. But
when
yeah,
I said
continue.
they, I was referring to the three women in here. Because y'all
We answered though.
no, you didn't answer
I
the
did.
question. You
I
said
definitely did.
Move on.
okay, Nathaniel. So Kayleen and
Wait, sorry, I didn't hear anything. Sorry, back to what y'all was saying.
no, Nathaniel answered the question. So I wasn't talking about her. I was just
Thank
talking
you.
about the other two females, and I apologize. The other two women, cis women.
Bro, you
biological
clearly didn't listen
women.
to what I
Oh,
said
God, I
because
can't get back
Jaron,
on
this
to
is
this.
what I said. Jaron, this is what I said. I said that I don't have one fit all for specific way I want to be approached, because there are different ways to respectfully approach me. You understand? Different ways, different game, different whatever. But I know right off the bat that I don't tolerate disrespect. You're not coming up to me being disrespectful. How is that me saying like I don't know how I want to be approached? Well,
Very quiet.
How you know that
Hello?
trans women, they don't do the same shit? You ever interact with a trans woman?
I
Mm.
They
interacted. Hold on.
Go
I
ahead.
I've interacted with a trans guy, and
Okay, cool.
with a
That-
trans woman, because I was like, "Yo, what's wrong with you?" I didn't say it like that though.
But we talking about women being delusional, so the trans man do have a part here.
Oh no, that's a whole different conversation. That was really my boy. I fuck with him, but I
Mm.
was gonna steal his steroids, honestly. To steal his testosterone.
Okay.
Um,
So go ahead.
nah, go ahead. What are you saying?
No, I was gonna ask like if the women then can like identify in what areas women seem to be most delusional in.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, never mind. I mean, I know, but I want to hear everybody's thoughts on that. But wait, Jared was saying something before we cut him off.
Nah, I'm thinking for more reasons why women are more delusional than the trans.
So you just say anything then.
Yeah, it's all right. It's helpful content.
I still want to hear Jaron's like whole.
Give me
Thing.
some time. I didn't put it all together, but I'm willing to
No,
die.
so you just sit on anything.
Willing to die on the bridge because I already said it, and I'm not changing my mind.
What the fuck?
Okay. So tell me, ladies.
We're listening.
Oh, you didn't hear the question?
No.
In
Maybe you should get to
what areas do you think women are more or most delusional?
I would say in terms of relationships and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I didn't even
Yeah.
think about that.
For me, I think like a lot of people out here be watching social media, male and women, but since we're specifically talking about women, they be watching social media and think because this is going on in this particular person's life, it should go on in theirs. For example, I have heard situations of where okay, so this girl, she was in a relationship with this great guy. He just doesn't have it like that, but overall he's a great individual, and she got filled in her brain with thoughts of like, you know, if he's not spending money on you, if he's not taking you places, he's not into you, or you know what I'm saying? Because like if a man
Understandable. Well,
you
she does
understand?
broke guy anyways. She
Huh?
deserves better because she's a queen. You know?
Yeah, right. I'm not saying no to that,
Wow.
but I'm talking about realistically now.
Hmm. Okay.
What if the guy, I think I understand what she's saying. Like, what if the guy wants to treat her the way that she deserves to be treated, but he just doesn't have it right now?
You understand? That is what I'm saying. Like realistically, in her situation, he wasn't a bad individual. He still takes out, he still does stuff for her. He's a great guy. He just don't got it like that. And remember, capitalism, shit is expensive as fuck. For example, in Antigua alone, like a good decent restaurant will run you about like, well, I don't know. When I be going, I be spending like $500, $600, $800 on my meals. So, and I've had my whoever spend that on me, and I've done the same. But back to what I was saying, and she ruined her relationship because she was on social media looking at other people, other friends, getting bags, clothes, this, and that is how she was delusional. And what I'm saying is like that be happening on a regular because I be seeing it. Like people are not realistic to their situation. They be watching other people's shit and thinking that so it must go for them. And nobody's saying you can't have high standards and high expectations and whatever else for yourself, your significant other, and your relationship. But I feel like the realistic
delusional
part
about
of
it.
it is what's fucked up. Wait, what?
I said, don't be delusional about it.
But
Yeah.
is there any situation where woman delusions can help her?
No.
No.
Let's see. I'm thinking.
Think about it for a second.
Isn't that like a contradiction?
Right.
Yeah, because they
listen.
paint delusion as something bad, but like
I can tell you a situation where my delusion helps me.
Because I think guys, I know. Hold on, John, if you're good. I think guys use the delusion in a good way, Sometimes, not all guys, but most times in certain situations they use it.
I use mine in a good ass way.
I
Bro.
feel like I don't feel that's a male versus female thing. I feel that's the individual thing because I've
Yeah,
had
there's
my
the
own
men, the
delusions help
men's.
me. You
Every
understand?
every day I
So
go
I
in the
feel like
gym and I compete with Baki, bro. And when I tell you I go work out, when I leave with that pump, I be looking big and strong as fuck.
Hey
And I
yo,
ain't satisfied
Yeah,
until
see.
I got fucking 28 to
But before we go on the men delusion, I'm still curious though about the women delusion. Like, can it in any way help you? Like, it don't have to just be
yeah,
in relationships, but like in
no.
any way.
Okay, give me
like
an
well
explanation.
oh sorry, go ahead.
Hold on, I want to hear your thought first.
I was saying in Jarvin's situation, there have been times when I was a bit unrealistic about a particular thing, but I kept going and kept believing in that particular delusion, and it actually became reality. But
Mm.
would you necessarily call that delusion, or
I'll
more
call
like
it
an inflated
manifestation.
like self confidence, or you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Because I
I
feel like
feel
a
like
delusion is you going against your reality, going like against your logic and stuff, believing
Yeah,
that,
that's
you know.
exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
something that's
yeah,
unrealistic, like me
Yeah,
getting 32-inch thighs naturally.
yeah.
so you can't come off with them thighs, boy.
But I want to have really fucking like, I just want to have the strongest and the biggest
I get thick
thighs.
as hell. You're already
It's
thick as hell. What's wrong
possible.
with you?
Yeah,
It's
so
possible.
when I talk
I
about
like to
like
see it.
men for
But
Natanya,
abs.
because she was asking for like an example of stuff. I can't really think about one for
Uh-huh.
women. But Jan was saying that he uses delusion in the gym, right?
Mhm.
And that's to help him out physically. But I feel like that's how guys usually use their delusion when it comes to physical things. So if I'm walking on the road, right? Every time you pass a guy, you either hail them up or tense your body for a fight.
Mhm.
Because you don't know what happens as soon as your shoulders pass each other. He can just turn around and attack you. You need to be ready. You check? So you're already sizing up this man coming on the road now. Even if he is big like a truck, you can say, I can fucking tank that, take him down, put him in a Nelson. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
delusion right there.
We know you're gonna fucking lose. However, because we think
Know
we
that?
can, that's what I'm saying. Because we know we think that we can win in this delusion, right? It might create a calm in our mind to open up a door for opportunity. So we more level-headed because we already think that we can win. We just have to wait for a time. That man might walk and buckle and like, pitch, you're down. You know what I mean? But if you weren't thinking about ever winning, you'll never see that opening. So a guy delusion, Loki helps him in a tricky situation.
Well, it didn't help one of my friends who got broken in on. Okay, his delusional ass kept thinking he could beat a motherfucker's ass, and we kept telling him, bro, if a bigger guy came at you, even if you think you could him down, realistically, let's think right now. Let's think right now.
You're not gonna help
Realistically, if
everybody.
that man came at
When you
you,
say bigger, when you say bigger, what you mean?
huh?
When you say bigger,
I
what you
said
mean?
like bigger. I'm talking about taller, has a more athletic build or better genetic advantage. You get what I'm saying? And guess what? Somebody broke in his house, almost messed up his mom, until this day it still bothers him that he couldn't take the guy out the way he was boasting to us. You understand? And I'm not laughing at his situation because it's not funny at all.
Somebody broke in his house, he was gonna try to fist fight them.
Like take them on.
Opportunity.
I don't
That's
know
an
if it was
opportunity to
fist
catch a
fight.
body.
I don't know if it was fist fight. I don't know if stabbing. I don't know what, because he never went into detail with that. But I remember a couple of years ago, he had this whole delusion that he could take on like any guy that come his way. You know, any guy come his way and the guy threaten him, he can take on every and all of them. And we were trying to let him know, like, you know, sometimes, yeah, like adrenaline and, you know, certain circumstances, yeah, not because he's small, I mean, you couldn't possibly get the advantage. You understand? Be in a position to have a better advantage at taking out somebody else. But realistically, like, if that person comes at you skilled or maybe has a gun and you don't have a gun, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever, like, you won't be able to take him on. You know what I'm saying? And well, his delusion came true and proved that he was a bit delusional in the whole thought of it all. Thank God he came out safe, and his mom came out safe, and everybody else came out safe.
Shout out to that guy and his family.
That's just one delusion. But I've witnessed others too. Like, I've heard a guy say he want a woman built a particular way. And although some women are built that way, not all women are built that way. And his delusion had him thinking that this is the particular thing he want, and this is how all women should be, and da da da. And
Man, when you're out here building the ideal body.
yeah, an ideal body woman, you know,
Right.
big nyash,
I feel like
Boobs.
there's so many women out here with
I said,
Take her ass
Huh?
to the gym, pay that $5,000, get that new ass. What else you want?
Yo,
no, I've seen ton of like I don't know. I feel like women come in like different shapes and sizes and body and so. And I've seen too
Yeah.
much with batting, too much with boobs, and I'm just like, why are we still praying? You're just looking for personality at this point because like the bodies in them out here. Like
Yeah,
like a lot of people go gym, a lot of people just built nice because they take care of themselves. Like, is the
if
personality
you want body, go graveyard.
that too? Like at this point, I'm just like substance with that.
I remember the conversation with Kayleen who was talking about her friend, the one with the toxic girls and whatnot. So yeah, like that jumping all the way back.
Mhm.
For the situation with that guy, the reason why all of his shit going off bad and all of this shit's them toxic or whatever, and it's not like that for the other guys because he's not being true to himself.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
these women
You already said that already.
I said that.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
but he going back there to something.
smell the fucking weakness. They can smell the weakness in them. Like you approach them on this type of shit, but then you can't fucking keep it up. I can guarantee you that like he break character a lot, and that's why they disrespect him.
Not consistent with his shit.
Need to either fully embody the character and be a dickhead 24/7, or just realize that that's not the type of women that he wants.
Exactly.
If it's not the type of woman that he wants, he needs to stop. He needs to stop embodying that character, and he needs to stop.
Because he's only gonna pull that type of woman that
Yeah,
he considered trash too.
Clearly, it's a method to attract fucking toxic women.
Yeah, so that's
Like-
why you come back to like the selective learning, and that's why you become like toxic in a weird way because it's not him.
Yeah.
Like I feel like some guys when they figure out what their lane is, they stick to it because they don't need to change, and that's them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, tell him I got lessons. I got lessons. I can help him. I can.
It's
know
not.
bitches,
It's
bro,
not gonna
like-
work. It's not gonna work because at his core, he's a sensible human being.
So what you trying to say, Kevin?
Hey, take it this dog.
He just needs to realize that them type of woman,
So what you trying to say, Kayleen? I'm not a sensible human being. I'm not a
Huh?
No.
person.
bro. You
Anytime, you
got
know.
your. Listen to this. Right? I don't know you personally.
John
All
knows
right.
you, Lena.
I only know you based on what you let out of your mouth, and what you let out of your mouth is
It's pure
questionable.
Say again, you're
Yo,
quiet.
fuck. No, but Jaron is actually like a really he's not a bad guy. If I had to like sell him, I would sell him to a decent girl. I wouldn't sell him to no riffraff.
Real, Kayleen.
I'm talking
I'm a-
shit. Talking shit.
I don't know you
Savian.
personally, bro.
I see you
I
quiet,
don't know
quiet.
you personally.
You have anything to say?
Kayleen, I'm a really good person. I just
I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
I'm just seeing what's wrong about how he's about to defend himself.
really good person, right, Kayleen? But
Uh-huh.
I like to say stupid shit because I like to entertain myself.
You don't have a filter.
If I'm the only person laughing, I'm doing good. Like, if I'm laughing, I'm doing fucking good. I accomplished.
I
what
get
I
that.
wanted.
I get that. Yeah.
Like my sense of humor is for me. I don't really try to make the other person laugh. It's really just for me.
Yeah,
And I
it's not
respect
like,
that. Doing your own thing and not trying to like, be like everybody else and whatever else.
But
yeah, because I can tolerate Jaron over. I guess because I know him, but like he doesn't give off weird vibes.
Question.
Yeah, I find he
That's
seems
why I
cool.
can-
I never meet him or anything, but he seems cool.
Yes.
All right, for the guys, then question: y'all ever talk to a girl like into you, and she has so much in common with you until y'all not cool no more, and apparently she not on none of the things that she used to be on?
So she a dickhead.
Yeah, she a dickhead.
You mean like she pretended to be somebody else in the beginning,
She be-
and then after y'all not together, you see her true colors?
She became a chameleon to fit in more with you. So you like watching
Right, that's what I
sports. So she started getting into sports.
Wait.
That's what I just say.
So-
I thought that's what I just say.
That's what you just
Anyways,
She became okay. So
she
like
became a particular thing to.
chameleon, or she became a chameleon, and that's what turned me off because now she act too much like me.
I wasn't thinking that deep in. I was just thinking about you just realize you and her have a lot in common, but then for some reason things happen and y'all split up. But then you realize that no, that she moved on to somebody else. The things that y'all used to do, she have no interest in them at all.
Obviously, because she met somebody new.
Yeah, so
So
my
she's now coming blended into that new
to that
relationship.
new relationship, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the question?
So is that a real woman? Like in terms, because like yes, be true to yourself as a guy and be consistent with yourself, right? And once you bring that energy to a woman, she'll see you and she'll accept it, and then things will go your way, right? But for a woman who's just trying to match your energy because she's into you, isn't she always bringing her fake self? She is not her true self.
I
She
feel
only
like
What if you bring out the what if you brought that out in them and they see you as them wanting to do better because you portray that you're doing better?
that happens.
How exactly?
But
So like you
my
can't
thing is when you
not be her
see
true self.
when y'all split up and then she just not do those things, like
I
what do you
can
get
answer
from
that
that?
in a way. I can answer that in a way. Like I have been in a situation where I didn't like a particular thing, but he liked it, and then I started paying attention to it. It was very exciting to watch how excited he got from that particular thing he liked,
Mhm.
and so like that drew me in to check out what he liked, and in turn I kind of started liking what he liked, and I was entertaining it for the time being.
Mhm.
And then when we weren't a thing, I still found myself still liking that, but like because originally like I wasn't.
It was something that he liked.
It was
You don't
something
want to
that
be
he
reminded
liked, you know what I'm
of what
saying?
the
And I
person
like that
liked.
I liked that he liked it, and I genuinely liked it but after that, like after we move on, like I don't like that anymore. And not I don't like it anymore, but that's like that was mainly like a him thing that I somewhat like. I don't think that's fake of me. Like I don't think it's fake of me at all.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's fake, Timon, because I feel like when somebody like you, they start picking up on your slang, on your habits and shit.
I get
and they
that.
start doing
Yeah.
that type of shit. So like,
No, I get that because you can learn to like somebody. Well, go ahead,
if your
finish your thought.
woman don't, if your woman don't fucking, she don't fucking reflect you, dog, then nah.
There's a compatibility is there's gonna be like some issues down the line, I think, in some way.
I don't know. I don't see anything too wrong with it. There's a
I hear what
question.
you're saying because like you get into a relationship with somebody and there's gonna be things that you don't like that you might learn to like later on. And I get that
Yeah.
because that's just how things work. But
Yeah.
they're like fundamental things that like okay, like Kaylee was saying, she could see that this person's enjoying something and she likes to see how that person enjoy that thing and it makes her like that, right?
Yeah.
To see that person happy in this way.
And want to
And she
also
wants to
enjoy
also
that.
like, enjoy that person with that thing, right? I get that. Right? But the way how I'm looking at it is people adapt to situations, and when they're not in that environment, they're not that thing anymore because they don't need that skill in that situation. But who does the changing the most? Is it the male or the female? Because I guess guys do it too, but sometimes they're rigid and they just keep their old ways. So why is it that the woman is more, I don't want to say
Flexible?
submissive and flexible, that might be the
Flexible?
word. Yeah. More flexible in relationship. They give more in that sense, but men tend to just stay rugged and go their own way.
Because some men
Are
are
selfish.
fuckers.
They're selfish.
But is it selfish or is it just the nature of
Entering
things?
a relationship and thinking it's just you and it's all about you and you can't compromise in any way, or like you must remain the same and not change. Well, not change. I don't want to use the word change, but like somewhat be like I feel that's a bit like selfish. It's a bit selfish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if you do a particular thing and your partner says to you, "Hey, I really like that you do this specific thing," and you want to be with that person and you don't see that thing as something that you have to do around your partner, I don't see any issues like changing it, because like, why are you pursuing this person if you're not going to stop doing this specific thing that they tell you that you don't like? That means you don't like the person, and as Kayleen said, you're being selfish. So like,
That doesn't mean that.
Yeah, because a relationship is not a you thing;
that I
it's a
don't like the
us
person.
thing. You get what I'm saying?
And why should I have to fucking sacrifice one of my pleasures? Something that's like.
What do you mean?
That's like me, Timon, and them. We'll go fucking hunting, and we go hunting for a fucking month. She like, I don't like when you go hunting with Timon and them for that month. Stay home.
yeah, because Timon and them would get bud.
Okay, my thing on that whole thing
I like where they
is like
Kayleen, just ignore her.
No, my
Yeah.
listen, my whole thing on that is, you see, I strongly believe that you should have your own like thing going on outside of your relationship.
Exactly.
I don't know how to explain that.
Get your own
Like
hobbies.
some people be too involved in that person that now the world revolves around that thing, and so they don't. So like when the relationship, for example, mash up, they don't know how to cope outside of the relationship no more. You understand? They abandon their friends, and all of a sudden they only know that. So like I was saying, like I strongly believe like an individual those individuals in a relationship should have their own like thing going on. So
I
definitely
second.
go hunting with Timon, but I can see from the aspect of her, I feel like it's a bit. Oh, how do I word this? I don't want to say unreasonable for her to be like, don't go for that month.
They want to be some
I
kind
can-
of compromise. Like you
Yeah,
don't have to always go, or
Yeah, in my
No,
thing,
you
if
don't have to
Timon
go for
going,
a month. Like,
but
yeah,
that's the trail. You have to go out to the hunting site, then travel in, like hiking. You can't say, well, guys, I'm halfway. You guys keep going. I have to go back home.
You don't even know. It's a whole
let's say,
tradition. We
There's
got
other animals and stuff in the environment.
we
let's say
hunted
that
deer.
Jiron
After
and
we
Timon
hunted
and them
deer,
go hunting like every 2 months, right?
It won't be that often.
yeah.
I'm giving an example since you can
Use
give
a more
scenarios. I'm
realistic.
giving scenarios.
Okay, fair enough.
Realistic.
no, not
Sorry,
not
you're right. You're right. You're
I'm gonna
right.
use my
You're
theories.
right. You're right. You're right.
But let's say Jaron going camping hunting, he say yeah,
Mhm.
with you and everyone and them
Like me and Kelly in the
every 3
relationship.
months. Let's say every 3 months, right? We're now in a relationship and he goes away for a month, literally every 3 months. You add it up in a year. That's how
I'll
often I
stay
get
home
to
for
see
you, Kaylee.
my
Don't worry.
person. That's how often I get to see my person, right?
Mhm.
I would probably, I'm not gonna lie, I'd have this discussion with Jaron and let him know that, I kind of want you to be present a bit more often, because me, I'm a quality time person, so I also want to see my person do shit, make memories, that kind of stuff. So I definitely have that conversation, like cutting down on, instead of 3 times every 3 months, maybe do it like twice a year. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
3 times a year, that kind of stuff. I'm just like giving an example, right? This is just a made up scenario,
Yes,
Jaron.
yes, yes.
Relax your ass. But I'd have a conversation like that, because remember, at the end of the day, this relationship is not. We're now in a relationship. You're not single. You can't be living single people life now. You have to consider that you have a partner, and there's somebody else at home who loves you just as much as your bros and want to hang out and spend time and see you just as often with you like your bros. You know what I'm
And you
saying?
can't
Okay,
fuck your
Khalid, let
bro.
me hear you.
Yeah, that's my
Okay,
thought.
to be honest, right, I realized that it just
Wait there,
moved.
big sexy daddy.
That's a chocolate. That's a chocolate. Big sexy Delano.
Dylan, sexual
Oh my
chocolate.
god.
So we realized that it go different from where you're supposed to go, right? Now, what the question they basically ask is that, say I like cars, and
Every
we're
nigga
in a
knows that.
relationship, and you
I'll just spend
realize,
all the money and fix up the car.
And I go for no
you
dates.
know that? You realize that now you're with the person, she, okay, no, come up with it, don't. Okay.
No, the scenario
The
makes sense.
girl is into emo stuff. You know,
Oh,
you
Lord.
feeling they get offended.
I'm not emo. I'm.
Just saying.
She
Just
emo by.
bear with me. Just bear with
No,
me.
I'm not emo. I'm
But-
alternative.
I don't know what that
Okay.
means.
I'm out.
The
I'm
girl
out.
is
Too
into
weird. That's what she means.
emo stuff and spooky
I
stuff
like
and
my
so
heavy
forth.
metal and my rock
You know what I
music
mean?
just as much as like pop rock and all of that. Okay, but
Right. That kind of stuff, right? Then I come into the relationship as a man. You know what I mean? I like dance, reggae. Basically, almost the same thing, but you know what I mean? We love body in a pum pum and then kind of some rah rah rah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So now I come and you know what I mean. You introduce me to your culture of like the heavy metal and so forth.
Yeah.
I start to fuck with it and so forth. You know what I mean? Then you come now, I introduce you to mine. You know what I mean? You're like,
the dancehall.
Okay, you know what I mean? You're like, you're not catching on to.
Now you put in
my,
the effort to try it when you
know,
ready.
you know what I mean? You're not putting in the effort to try listen my kind of music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm there putting in the hard work to try to make sure I'm comfortable around your heavy metal, you know what I mean? Trying to learn some of the songs you learn and so forth. Well, in that sense, then is when I will kind of say it is selfish because I'm here putting in the work to learn about your culture when you're not putting in the work to learn my culture difference.
I get you. What I want to add to that is I definitely see your point in that, right? Because I'd somewhat feel a type of way if I'm doing my best to like football, you know, get into football, playing football, and then I'm out here listening to freaking Ghostface or something. I don't know. I'm just Ghostface. What do you want to call it? I'm listening to that, and you know, he's not enjoying it. But like, I feel like right there is like kind of where it would depend, because not everything you like that you're trying to get your partner to like, they're going to necessarily like, vice versa, because we're both like different. But in terms of like effort, if the person is like being condescending and like, I don't want to hear this shit, or y'all was listening to this shit, or like I can see in that case where they're being really selfish. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in a situation where an individual tried to get me to like a particular thing. I entertained it, but I let them know respectfully, like, I know you like this type of stuff, and I'm glad you like it. But me personally, I can't really get into it. You understand? And that's another reason why I feel like communication.
Yeah, I get that.
Another reason. That's another reason why communication is not taboo for me at all. Like, I'll talk about anything. I'll be upfront about everything. You know what I'm saying?
You realize you haven't heard any of these men say anything about communication. Like none of them say nothing.
I'm gonna talk about communication because people get that misconstrued. People think that.
But I definitely see Khaled's point.
Bro,
hold on, good, Jaron.
I'm happy she said that because like the relationship is two individuals coming together, right? And like the two individuals coming together, they don't necessarily make fucking one. Like you're still two individuals.
Yeah.
They're gonna like different things. Not because I like this means that you need to like it. You don't need to try that fucking hard. I'm already with you. Like I already like you for who you are. You don't need to try to fucking all of my fucking things then. I'm gonna be real. If a girl like everything that I like, she just start listening to my music and shit, I'm gonna feel like she dicky and that shit annoys.
Okay.
So you don't want your girl to dick ride you? That's weird.
Bro, it gets annoying. So
no, I get what it's like a yes man kind of setup. You know, you want your person to have some differences.
Okay, when you say like that, I get that.
You know, you want your person to have some differences.
I hear what you're saying.
Like, that's what makes them unique.
Because my thing is, right, I like to look for people that have a hobby because I know when I'm busy doing some shit, they're busy doing some shit. It's either they're working to make some money because they have a vision, they have a goal that they're trying to attain, or they just home knitting some shit, making some brazier out the wool. I don't fucking know. It's a hobby, right? And I feel like people get communication like in they put it up in their minds in a different way. Like if I'm communicating to you, that don't mean you must compromise because I tell you this is what I like and this is what I don't like. I need you to hear me and then comprehend. So I feel like comprehension and communication should be like hand in hand.
They go hand in hand.
Because if you just
somebody can hear you.
Yeah, if I keep talking and talking and talking and you keep hearing and hearing, I am communicating. But do you understand what I'm saying? Are you taking the time out to really see where I'm coming from?
Right.
Oh, what is it?
Not communicating or not comprehending? Or not having a hobby?
I'm guilty of that. No lie. You know, I'm not gonna say both, because like it was a situation where I had to sit and really tune in and learn
to listen
her communication side of it, you know what I mean, so I could comprehend and react properly. You know what I mean, because sometimes you listen, you hear now, but the word you release out of your mouth just throw off everything completely.
What it is, I had to learn to not to react. That's what I had to learn, to not react. Because I hear and I comprehend.
But you latch on to one word.
But when I react, it sounds like I didn't hear shit.
No, them
I can
ones.
respect to them exactly what the fuck they said. But then I react and
Derail the whole thing.
Yeah.
But sometimes
no white
But how good, Khaled? Good.
No, I mean, sometimes like they ask if you like mackerel, right? And where thoughts from mackerel. And you hear what I say now. But then you come in and be like, boy, me love chicken. You know what I mean? And chicken.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's like, do you like mackerel? Yes or no? I get you.
Yeah, okay. See, that's my next thing too. Because I'm like, when you hear somebody, right, and you comprehend what they're saying, and you want to address a specific part in what they were saying, just to like, change the topic and go to this thing. How do you segue into it? Because if I hear you and I truly understand, I'm like, well, there's no need to keep talking about this. So how about this thing? And they're like, no, but you missed the whole point. I'm like, no, I don't miss the point. I want to talk about this now. Like, how do you segue into this?
Some people missing the point because they literally got mental, like they literally got like the ADHD can't
Yeah,
focus
but
on
our
shit.
parents all have that.
Like-
Nobody know about it. My thing is, right? How
Yeah.
do you address that problem? Because I'm pretty sure, like, all of us talking to somebody, right? And you're thinking, okay, they fall in the conversation because they say, yeah, I get that. And they finish in your sentence. So they say, okay, this person hear me. They see where I'm going with the conversation. And then also no way they say, but then why they always sucking dick? You're like, but wait, that don't have nothing to do with anything. Because, you know what I mean? The person already moving on, but you bringing it back like you didn't hear nothing you said. How you segue into the move on and get that person to understand that you heard everything? Do you supposed to bring it back to them and say, all right, this is what I heard you say, and this is what I understood. Now that we're on the same page, this is where we go.
I tried repeating what they said to them, but then it didn't work.
They said something completely different.
Now put us in your own words.
Because for one, when they try repeating what they say, I don't know if I say it enough. I need to work on my tone of voice too.
That's another thing I want to add. Like people be out here talking about communication, but sometimes they need to realize sometimes it's not what you say, but how you say it too.
Yeah, John is
I
very
feel like
aggressive.
some people need to just stop being so sensitive.
You understand? So you may think you're communicating something sensible to somebody, but then because you're coming off really aggressive, now you're sounding condescending to the other person, and so your point doesn't get across. Like I feel like that's
those problems.
place to be.
Only problems I
Not me
have
either.
is everybody think I'm against them for some reason. I'm a villain to everybody.
Who
Oh, you are.
thinks that? Who the fuck thinks that?
It's not being aggressive, it's being passionate. There's a difference, Kayleen.
Huh? Yeah, I'm passionate too.
Help fix me, Jaron.
Yeah,
How do I not come off as a villain?
I hope you. I'm a villain too.
I don't know. Think before you speak.
The way I
I don't know,
speak?
maybe think before you speak. I don't know. I'm just like saying random shit, right?
Think
Yeah,
before I
ask
speak is tough.
Yeah.
Because I be talking sometimes, I really don't know what I just said.
I don't even know what you're
That's
saying. You
crazy.
just
What
start
the
doing
hell?
Yeah,
shit.
because I'm living in the moment. I answered the question. Move on.
No, you're living in a matrix.
If it's one
That's
thing I
what you
learned in
live
the
in.
military, if it's one thing I learned in the military, is you just sit down and you pause and you take as much time as you want. You take as much time as you want before you respond. Because this response determines how the rest of your fucking day gonna be.
Yeah, check.
Yo, what?
That's fucking wise words, dog.
Bro, they will ask me a question and I'll stand up there and I'm at parade rest. So my hands behind my back and I'm just looking at my right in his face. I'm like, how do I word this without impressing myself? So get myself in fucking trouble. Honestly, I would do really good in a relationship right now.
Wait, he 9-1. I thought this man was in one. Someone he didn't say he was in one.
Wait until the episode drop. He coming next month.
Yo.
So, anyways, I was gonna crack a joke.
Don't worry about that, Kayleen. So we can make your little scenario real. I won't go.
Oh my god.
Do the gun finger. Do the gun finger. I want to run two scenarios. I want to run two scenarios side by side to figure out like which one she'll be more accepting to. So the first
she
one
work,
is,
but she don't have a hobby.
yeah, she doesn't have a hobby, and when Jan goes on his hunting trip, she don't really like it. She wants to change it. And the other one is Jan works from home all the time, but then at a specific time, like in a year, his boss telling him he has to come out, fly out to handle some business for a month. Which month would she be able to handle? If seeing him all the time at home and he's gone for a month, or he works all the time, you know, and he in the afternoon he spent time with her, and then for this month she just gone. Like, which one would be more accepting?
Firstly, I can't tell that man to take a month off because that's his fucking job. That would be irrational and stupid as shit. Like, he has to leave for a month to do his own, to go have, you know, take part in the job. So I would not be complaining about him leaving for every 3 months for his job. him being a remote worker,
Mm.
him working from home during those times that I get to see him, I won't have an issue with that because, like I said, it's still his job. Like he needs to, like he's working literally. But I'd also hope that we have like time to spend outside of him working, since I don't have a life of my own.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but in the scenario, no, the
That's
biggest.
the scenario, right?
Yes,
Like,
yes, yes.
like
That's the
in the case,
scenario.
right,
But in
that's
both,
the scenario, right? Like she work, but she don't have a life, but he worked from home and have to leave every couple of months, right?
just 1 month, like just like the hunting is once a year he goes away for a month.
So you're saying which one I'd prefer? I don't know. They both sound. I feel like I'd be communicating in both of them on my issues
Okay, Khalid.
or whatever. I can't really choose between any. I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing the bigger picture. I don't know.
Khalid, then Kesley, then Tanya, then I got to Savior and keep quiet.
Okay. I would say she would more accept the second scenario, because that way the thing is that she's probably going to work. He's working from home, right?
Mhm.
So she's coming home and seeing him every day. So you know what I mean? Either way, they're creating a bond at home,
Mhm.
right? So she's getting more time to spend at home. Although she may get
Can I interject
sense
1 second? How exactly are they creating a bond? Because just being in her presence, I don't feel like that's
That's what I was saying, Jaron. Like he's working when he's at home and when she's at
But-
home. So I
but
would hope that he was
24 hours
present
he go
outside
work.
of it.
Yeah, but
Right.
in the
No,
other
that's-
in the other
What?
scenario, he has to come home from work.
Wait,
Nice.
but y'all, what I was
And
saying in
he's
that
gone
sec-
during the day.
Hold on, Nick, Kaylee and Kesley, go ahead.
yeah.
So, because I still want to hear Khaled think.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
just-
we go back to
Yeah.
college just now.
Oh yeah, I still
Oh.
want here too. But Timon didn't specify. You say he works from home. But what if it's like he working in the night and she works during the day? So it's like even though he working from home, they don't really spend time together because when she working, he off, and when he
It's
working,
on my
she
lap
off.
while I type or whatever I do.
So wait, there's no overlay. Like soon as 3 o'clock hit, she done he starts.
Yeah.
They didn't specify. ah.
I want them to take break. Want them to take break. They don't take none.
None.
They working 8 hours. That's their dishes.
Oh, 8 hours.
It no matter. But all he work from home, and in
Okay.
and in the other
Okay,
scenario
so-
where he goes hunting, he works and he comes home.
Yeah,
Uh,
what I said before, like continue, Khalid. Sorry.
as I said, I think she would prefer the second one because nevertheless,
Let's speak for me.
No, the girl in the scenario.
Personally,
okay,
okay.
I would love the free month.
you know what I mean. When he go for the month, you know what I mean. It should be understandable because majority of the time he's home. You know what I mean. And if they both work 8 hours, I don't know if he's working night or day, but whichever one. Let's say the two of them working day shift. 8 hours, come home, you have the rest to play with. You understand? So
Yeah.
But the
they
only
get
thing-
time to-
Sorry for cutting you, but the only thing that changed those two scenarios now is one use gas money, the other one don't.
Huh?
Because they still work. If they both work a morning shift now, 8 to 3, right?
Mm.
One have to
8
travel
to
home to come meet his woman, and then the woman have to come home and meeting because he work from home. The only difference here is he's literally for 1 month going hunting, and the other one is he leaving for 1 month to keep working. But she's
But
open
y'all,
with one
I
than
feel
the
like
other.
y'all are missing. I feel like y'all miss-
Honestly, like in the long run, he gone for a month. So either like he gone for a month. I don't care for what, because to be honest, I can't stay with somebody the whole like we date together the whole day. If you go for a month, go for a month. Let me be me. I'm coming home and seeing you every day. Yeah, go for your month fee. I don't care for what.
Okay, that's you. Natanya, have anything to say?
I would rather the guy leave for the month to go work.
Is
It
there a
gives me
reason?
more time. Yeah, because it gives me more time to miss you.
But he can't go hunting because he's taking dicks in the bushes.
Yeah, obviously, because he's sucking dick in the bushes. Why would I want a nigga that suck dick in bushes?
Yeah, but
Why would I
that's
want a
what
nigga
you
that
think.
sucks
He out here
my dick in
hunting.
bushes?
He hunting. That's what you tell he doing. He hunting.
But is he bringing money back though? Hunting can't pay the bills.
Bitch,
I'm kidding.
you know how much meat this man bring him back? You don't have to shop no more for like that year. Man, get your moose.
You get that's premium fucking meat.
Premium
Yeah.
meat.
Yeah.
Like, and I probably out hunting with my boss, so he giving me raises because
The
unlike
bond.
other people, I
Wait,
hang out with
pause.
him.
That was the scenario? That
No,
the month
no,
that you
no, it's
leave
not- it's
is
not
not
a
for work,
scenario.
is because you're with your boss hunting?
No, it wasn't the boss. He just said he probably go hunt with his boss.
Oh.
Me to just
Okay.
bang Jaren no fuck. If Jaren would be for me, man, would just bang no fuck every day. Every day. Every fucking day.
The one is he goes out for work, and the other one he goes out with friends for a month. But no matter what the situation is, he's not home for a month.
I feel like
No,
my
no.
rationale come to play in both of these. For the one where he have work at home and have to leave for a month for work, like there's nothing you can do with him leaving for a month for work necessarily. Like it's his job. Like you get what I'm saying? Like what if I had a job and I have to leave I work at home, but then I have to leave for a couple months and my significant
They're
other
not gonna
is like,
trust us.
you
They're not
understand? Like,
gonna
I'm not gonna
trust
trust
us.
her. That's your freaking
Killing
job,
me.
bro. You understand? And when you
right, you okay with me slaving for another man, but you're not okay with me
Enjoying
doing
yourself.
my mental health.
Mm.
Going
Jaman,
up to
I'm gonna
end
need
of
you to be
myself.
realistic. I must need you to be realistic right now. Like you're not being realistic. You're being funny.
Right. Are the
Um,
guys sucking the dick?
Back to what I was saying with Taman's scenario,
I'm being realistic.
bro.
You don't think a man need time to decompress?
Decompress their damn
Bro,
job.
you all over the place now. You all over the place. I'm here stuck on Timon's scenario of he works at home from 8 to like 4 during the day, every day, and he goes away for work 4 times a month. I mean, once a month, 4 times a year. I'm not gonna be mad that he going away for them once 4 times a year for them months because that's his job. That's his job, and I get that he works from home. And like you get what I'm saying. Like I said, I'd hope that outside of his job, we'd be able to make time to like go on dinner dates, travel,
You can ask him
watch
to
the
work
sunset,
less.
go on picnics. What?
You know you can ask him to work less. Cause
No, I'm never going to ask
It
anybody
depends.
that.
It depends. I feel like for me, it depends on the job he's working. You understand?
you rather the man work 20.
If it's a decent
Rather
job,
than
I'm not
work
gonna ask you to
24.
work less.
Rather the man work 24/7 than to actually go up for a month and do something for himself.
Let me put this out there. I never said I preferred one over the other. I'm just evaluating both situations and how it would affect me and where my brain or how my mind is thinking about the particular situation. You
Mhm.
understand? Okay, Taman said in his first situation, y'all go away every 3 months on a trip. I would try to want you to cut it down a bit. I'm not saying you can't go away for your month, but if you're doing it as frequent as like
But it's
6
once a
times
year.
a year and I only get to see you like, no, I wouldn't necessarily cut it down to once a year.
No, that's the
But
situation. It's
Not
once a
seeing
year.
you for like, not seeing you for a whole half a year. I'm not gonna take away the fun you have with your friends, you know, have fun with your friends. You have a life outside of them. I have my life outside of me. But I feel like being away for 6 months, 7 months at a time per year would somewhat like during the month
Yeah,
because
give me the
it'll add
knuckle
up.
you don't
It'll
fuck.
add up, right? It would kind of like, you know,
That
in that situation, like you know, I'd be like, you know, like cut it down a bit. In
No.
terms of the working situation, like
Mhm.
depending on the job and how involved he is, like he might be a career man, we don't know. That might literally be his practice, and or like you know what I'm saying, like he's just head on to the boss and he could get a promotion and take over the boss's position. I'm not gonna be out here like the man is making money for the two of us and he'll probably one day be in a better position. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna affect me that he be going away on them months for work because like I said, one of my things is quality time. But I don't know, I'm just evaluating both situations and I feel like I can't necessarily choose which one I'd prefer because I can look at both of them and see like how it affect me realistically.
Okay, Kelly.
That's all I'm saying.
Nathaniel, have anything you want to say?
I am agreeing with Kayleen,
Mm.
as I too is a quality time type of person. But if you as she said, if you constantly like going and I can't see you for long periods of time, Bonnie, you get knuckled
I get that.
I don't know
for
about
sure.
No,
The thing is with me, I can't do long distance relationships. Sorry.
okay,
Hi.
but not to pull the scenario out from where it is because he's only leaving once a year to do this thing. It's to hunt with his
work?
friends, and the other one is to go work. right?
And the both of them is once a year?
Yes, once a year for a month.
Oh, I wouldn't. Okay, so if it's once a month, you basically gave us the same scenario and just switched the words, bro.
That's exactly so.
Are you
That's
fucking
what
slow?
I've been saying the whole time. So I'm saying
No, I wouldn't have a problem with either
I
one.
wouldn't have a
'cause it's just
problem if
one
you're going
month.
away for once a month.
Yeah, it's
So
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
why-
If anything,
that's why
I hope
Jan
you
was
would do more
asking-
other than that.
That's why Jared was asking, you would rather your man just work all year round, right? Instead of him taking a month off for himself. Because in one
No,
scenario,
No, but
y'all
this-
never said a
but
month,
that's
bro.
not-
Y'all said y'all go away. But goodbye. See if you specified 1 month a year. I
I
literally
did.
like goodbye.
No,
But
that's
it is not.
Okay.
Timon, pause there.
hold on.
What I understand.
Go ahead,
Timon,
Kesley.
pause there. In this situation with pause there. In a situation where the guy goes away once a month per year with his bros, he works outside of that though.
Yes.
He works outside of that, right?
Yeah.
8-hour shifts
Yeah. So for
yearly.
for 11 months, he's doing his 8-hour shifts. And then that 1 month, let's say he go hunting every December, not December, every November he goes hunting.
And how many times for the second scenario? How many times a year he going away for this job?
He's not.
He work from home, but how many times a year?
I like how she said this
Once-
job.
once a month. So he's working every day,
It's the
right?
same thing for me.
And then
It's
the
same
boss,
thing. I
the
can't
boss said,
do
"I
it.
need you
Once
to."
a month
Yeah.
or
No,
once
no,
a year?
once a year. Sorry.
Yeah.
His boss said, "All right, I'm gonna need you to go fly out to Australia, handle some business. It's gonna last you a month. When you finish, get back to the regular schedule."
Yeah.
So in both scenarios, once a year, they're leaving for a month.
It's the same situation for me. It's the same situation for me.
Which one you would be more down for? Because you're missing your mans for a month in both situations. But
Yeah.
which one you're more accepting for?
Shimon, you can't choose between either because guess what? With the first one, he's still working, right? He just
Mhm.
don't work from home. He's working, right? And I still get to see him in the afternoon when he comes home, when we both come to our house. And once a month, he goes away and have fun with his bros. Yay, I'm all for that. Like, I'm happy. In the second scenario, he also works 8-hour shifts. The only difference is instead of being out, he's at home. And I come home now from my work and he goes away for once a year. So there's no choosing. They're literally the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally exactly that's why I was trying to tell you. The both of them is literally the same thing. You just switched up the words. In both scenarios, he's
I
still
don't
gonna be
prefer
gone
none.
for a month.
I don't prefer none because at the end of the day, he making money, he having fun with his friends, taking his vacation, working for work. And in the same scenario where he goes away for a month,
Yeah, but no, the reason why we had that first scenario is because like a woman would probably say like, I don't want you to go out for a month. She want to take that away
Bro,
from him.
in that situation,
if
go
you're
out with your
going
friends for a
3
month and
months-
hunt and have fun.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah, but if you're going away
So-
for 3 months at a time,
That's what I
where we
mean.
have
So
the issue.
Jared is out here working hard, and his boy's like, "Oh, it's hunting season coming up." And I was like, "Yeah." And then you know
Yeah, go
y'all
take that trip.
dating, and then he gone on the trip, and she's like bored, texting like, "Why you have to go? Like you just gone for long
go
periods
on
of
that trip.
time."
A yearly trip, going with your bros, go on that trip. I have other things I have planned too. Yeah, I'd be okay with it personally. Me personally.
If you're not focusing on work, what you doing outside of work? You have like hobbies and
Bro,
stuff.
watching TV,
Okay.
going to eat out by myself, watching movies. Like I have tons of ways I occupy myself when I'm not out with whoever.
No, you ever went to go watch a movie by yourself, bro? That is so therapeutic.
Fucking
I
outside.
do that. I literally go dinner by myself too.
Yeah, I go to a teapot.
I
all
go
the
dinner with my
time by
friends. I go
myself.
dinner by myself. Like it's fun.
I can't do
Savion,
that. I'm
Wait.
not that pitiful.
I enjoy my fucking company. I don't know about
Yo.
y'all.
That's I have.
You
Hold on
telling
there,
me you
guys. Hold
can't
on there,
enjoy
guys.
your own company?
Not really. So
That's crazy.
what are you thinking?
You need to be hanging out with somebody else to enjoy whatever. That's
Wait,
crazy.
so you think that we weird because we go out by ourselves? That's crazy.
crazy.
All right, Kazan, I'm gonna mute you. It is.
Yo, yeah.
Savion, what are you thinking so far? The whole discussion.
I don't think Savion.
About the scenario?
Yeah.
He
All
there.
right, so you gotta repeat it
You
one more
there?
time because there was like 3 different scenarios that I heard.
So the scenarios are basically the same, right? The first stemmed where Jan was asking, like, I think Jan was saying that some girls won't really like allow their man to do a thing because they don't have a hobby and they just they don't want to be
Have
alone.
no life.
They don't have no life outside their relationships. If the man disappear for a week or two, she gonna lose her shit, right? And she gonna entertain other niggas because she bored, right? So
For sure.
so they're saying that they would at first, because they changed it to now, They were saying that they wouldn't want them and go for a whole month. Like, why? To go play in the bushes and suck dick? She don't know what he doing out there, right?
Bro, that's not what you said first. The
Timon
first
is
one that
fucked
you
up.
said,
Timon is fucked
you
up as
went
fuck.
away for
Because that's
3.
not
You're
what
going
Timon
away
said
for
first.
3. Exactly. The first scenario, the first one with the
He
whole
made
going
it
away
sound like
shit.
That's
it's
what
a
I was saying. There was
frequent
like
trip.
3
You're
different
going
The
away
way
for
scenarios.
Timon
3 months a year.
It's because
exactly
y'all
the way
never let
Timon
me
make it sound
finish.
was like it was a no, bitch. You did finish.
I can't wait
You
until I
did
edit
finish.
this.
Yeah,
I
no,
just
it
can't
didn't.
wait till I
And then you
edit
asked
this.
Natanya.
I want when I
you did finish,
edit
and then you
it.
asked Natanya. Oh, what are you joking? And then Khalid. Oh, what are you joking?
I want when I edit it, all y'all
Anyways.
listen to how stupid y'all sound.
No,
Timon,
we want
you
them
didn't
to hear how
specify
stupid
1
you
month
sound.
a year for
The
a trip.
first
Hey,
scenario, the first
Listen,
one.
it don't
The
make sense
first
arguing
one.
about it not already recorded. We just have to wait.
Listen to
We
me.
just
The
have to wait.
first
No,
one.
we just have to wait. We just have to
No,
This
you
is
wait.
want
why
mother
you're
Scott
supposed
now.
to state.
Come
This
on
is why you're
now.
supposed to state things
Look, the
clearly.
date's already
You
in the
can't be leaving shit
computer.
up for interpretation.
The date's already in the computer.
Timon and Jaran
But-
would have banged them every day.
This is why you need to say
I
shit
either
clearly.
wrong
You
or
can't be leaving
right.
shit up for people's interpretation because people be interpreting things differently.
I either wrong or right. The date's already there. You just have to wait. It makes sense argue.
Anyways, continue
go
so
on,
the
anyways.
guy can answer.
So in the scenario, right, we wanted to see which one they would feel more comfortable with just going off of the, off of the top. Like if their man, right, once a year goes on a hunting trip for a month, it should be okay with that, right? Because they were asking it before. Nah, my man can't go so long. So I said, okay, if he was
the
working,
first one, you said he was
see, I
leaving
don't get
for
the concept
3
yet.
months out of the year. You literally said that.
Wait, now let
What we still on that?
I mean, a
Oh my
deployment.
God.
A deployment is like
No,
3
but
months.
Alright, wait.
my thing is, why we still on
Listen.
that? You already said I said 3 months.
No, but hold on. If you date in the military, man, right? The deployment is like 3 months. So 3 months it shouldn't be anything too hard to stand, because that could be
That's the
work.
thing. I'm not dating a military man. We're gonna get
Cause she
married,
gonna
and I'm
You
cheat.
gonna
see,
be your
in
ass.
terms of dating a military man, like I could cope with that. I guess we'll have
Yeah, 'cause
online
mother luckily no fun.
sex.
Can I
Or
just
do you have that on
can
FaceTime?
I just finish the thing for Savian?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Right? So in the scenario,
Alright,
the
so he's
second
going
one.
away for a month, right?
In the first one.
Do his own thing.
Yeah, hunting. In the second
Right.
one, he's working all year, right? But for 1 month in that year, his boss sent him on a business trip to Australia to handle some business. So he's leaving the house for a month. So he's making money over that month, and the hunter is practicing his archery and bringing home meat.
Sell that meat and make money.
Alright, so I got the scenario now. What's the question?
No, the question was which one you think a woman would be okay with. So I was asking them to get their point of view of like, okay, it's the same scenario now, but just different situation. One, he making money every month, and the other one, he making money for 11 months. Technicality, the next month he could sell, he could just keep. We don't know.
So here's some.
It's for his mental health. Honestly, it's for his mental health. You go outside in the
Nah,
bush, shoot things.
That's how relationships
Sorry,
work.
just
Like
want to kill
if
somebody. Oh my goodness.
I forgot who said it earlier. If the man doesn't have, or whoever doesn't have their own life outside the relationship, firstly, the relationship not gonna work because they're all just gonna be too clingy and under each other, and y'all gonna hate
Like
each
I
other
said.
within months. That's how your mind works. It's like you need a break from everything, even if it's from work, even if it's from your partner, whoever you're living with, whatever. You're gonna need a break eventually. So it's like it's just a necessity. So the person needs to do that, but for a month, that's kind of crazy. Like I feel like
How is
that's
it
where a
crazy?
compromise can be made, where it could be like, all right, 2 weeks here and then 2 weeks here.
Hey, man,
something
you're a
like that.
feminist.
Yeah, because somebody was saying that he needs to compromise and cut it down from a month to 2 weeks or something.
I said that too.
Yeah,
2
so
weeks.
would you let him compromise work? Tell his boss, hey, listen, my wife don't want, or my girlfriend don't want him to go for a whole month, so this business gonna have to happen in 2 weeks. You want him to compromise his work like that?
Who you talking to me?
Honestly,
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Both
Who,
y'all.
me?
Everybody.
I'm compromising. I could compromise work because if I got a job that's flying me out to Australia, I'm making bread, right? So I could lose 2 weeks of work. That's nothing.
Okay,
Cash
fuck.
up, Mikey, gonna check.
This guy using his brain. This
Hey.
guy's using his brain. Yeah.
Can y'all try it?
No, I already said it earlier.
This guy's. I
You
said
can
the
ask
same
him
thing.
to
Yes,
take
it's Tim
the
on
time
burn
at
and he
work.
bought
I said the same thing too, but I said like it depends on the job too, because I know some jobs are time consuming and you have to be there and can't necessarily take out time
Aileen,
like
they're
that.
flying him to Australia. He is very important to that fucking business.
That's not what I just said.
No?
I said that earlier.
You know,
literally
maybe
said
I
that.
wasn't listening.
Why would
Maybe
I
I
take
was,
him
maybe
to? Why
I'm
would
not
I
too
tell?
bad
I
too.
literally said, why would I tell him to take time off for a business trip, bro? He could literally take, like, he could be at a particular position just on his boss and like be promoted and shit. And you know what? Goodbye.
No, you did say that you won't let him stop his work.
Exactly. Yes, I'd want to spend time with him, and I know there's some kind of compromising that can work. But I literally said
But
like if this man making money and going away for a month on a trip, I'm not gonna be telling him, oh, you can't be going away on that month for a trip.
okay, would it
I'm not
make
saying it wouldn't affect
would
me,
it
but
make
I'd communicate it. But
would it
what?
make a difference if he's one of the best archers and one of the best hunters?
It's not even that. Look. Listen to a compromise. Right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
He leave work early on Fridays. Y'all go have dinner on Fridays, and y'all can do something on Fridays because he.
That's
leaves
what I
work
said.
early.
Hold on, let me finish.
So after that, right? That can equate to him having time to go on his fucking hunting trip for a fucking month.
He put in vacation time.
Oh, pause. I didn't realize you were talking about that
already
scenario.
give her the relationship time. So now I can have my me time for my month going out on my hunting trip.
Yeah, that's what I said. I agree with that. That's what I kind of explained earlier.
But if he hang out with you every day after work and then that 1 month he disappeared to go, compete in the hunting challenge and win, you can have that next year.
Bro, the two of y'all clearly didn't listen to anything I said in
I
both
feel
of those
like you just need to adapt to the new scenarios we put. We just talk about this.
That's what Timon, that's literally what I said. I said I can't choose between both because I can see the rational in both.
But
and
I
can see
need
how I will
you
communicate
to
my
choose
issue.
because that's what we're doing here. We have options.
I can't choose.
Right? It's not even just choose.
Because he can compromise in the first one the same way I know he can compromise in the second one in some weird way.
What the fucking compromise?
What?
Why didn't you come up with a compromise?
I said that earlier. Y'all weren't listening to me. I said in the first scenario where his hunting, he can go hunting because guess what? That 1 month doesn't take away from the rest of the year that I will probably see him and we'll be spending time and doing shit together.
Okay,
so him going away hunting with his bros is not a big deal. That's what I said.
I already said it. What about you, Natanya?
What?
Because you're afraid your man taking dick in the bushes. I don't know why you think your man was going to go in.
I said that for the first scenario of him leaving for 3 months out of the year.
All right. No, that's a scenario change.
And I said I agree with Kayleen. I wouldn't have an issue with it.
Okay, so 1 month isn't the issue, but 3 months is. Fighting for his country, trying to protect you from enemies.
You're like, fight for the country.
For me, I thought the scenario that Timon was talking about was he go away every 3 months per year. So I was like, oh shit, that really do add up to 6 months or something that I won't seem like half a year. You know, when you put all the months together. But Timon clarified it's just 1 month per year. So for me, it's not that deep. I got other stuff I could do.
If the man going with 3 months a year to fucking hunt, that's work. He getting paid.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. They get bull in the bush. Donkey by cheese.
He getting paid. So I feel like
that be going on hunts, they are hunting for sport.
What's wrong with you and game?
What?
They want to ask. It's probably personal.
You like gaming?
Why would you even assume that?
Because why you man in the fucking
you love man. You love man.
Hold on. This is my theory. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I know where this is going.
Nathania was into a guy, right? And the guy said,
"What the fuck would you
I like you, right?" And they started dating, and then she came home and saw this chest, and she's like, "What's in this chest?" She's like, "Leave my chest alone." She's like, "Okay." And he went to work, and she said, "I'm still in a fucking chest." She opened the chest, right? And she saw some toys. She's like, "What the fuck? He don't use these on me." Right? So she now kind of figure out, like, he just have a whole bunch of toys he use on bitches. This nigga dirty, right? Then he comes home.
Because he not putting his dick in them. It's the toys.
It's the toys, right? But they don't care.
Wait. I know this is off topic.
Mm-hmm.
So, Nathaniel, would it be okay if I didn't fuck the bitch, I use some toys on her,
and then send her home happy.
Yeah, so like I fucked with a dildo, but it's not, you know, I ain't use my dick. Like, is that okay? Is that cheating? I didn't touch the bitch.
I am not.
That is cheating as fuck for me.
I will kill you and send you to an early grave.
How? I didn't touch them.
I will kill you and send you to an early grave.
Okay, so let me give you another scenario, right? So you and a man, you right? Y'all doing a threesome with a woman. He did in the ass and she did in the vagina.
No.
So y'all did touch. Yeah?
Wait, what?
What?
Double penetration with
You know
two
that,
guys.
you know the ass is a part of the vagina, right? I just want y'all to know that. So
No, I
she's
want
actually correct.
I want to hear what she said. 'Cause I didn't understand that.
I feel like if you and Khaled
Yeah,
smash it,
right.
hold on, let me see if I get this right, Kesley. If you and Khaled Jaran have a thing in the bedroom and y'all, you know, double penetrating. Well, I shouldn't say double penetrating because that's the same hole. Khaled go in and body, you go in the vagina, and one of them slip out and touch the other dick. Like your dick touch
No,
Khaled's
it's not.
dick.
You're not slipping out. You're in the vagina
Oh, so it's double penetration.
and you're touching. Yes. Do you know that the vagina is a part of your asshole is a part of the vagina? I want you to know that. You have
What?
to stop fucking bitches if you
Shh.
didn't know that. Stop
Hey.
fucking bitches if you didn't know that.
That's how shit not her vagina. Anyways, anyways, double penetration.
I'm not taking no
So she
no
put.
this from nobody that doesn't have a vagina.
So you put your penis in the girl vagina, and then John said, "Wow, space," and then put his penis
Not
in the
wow,
same
space.
the same vagina, stretched out a little bit. And now your dicks touching each other while it's in his vagina.
That's gay.
But it's an accident though.
So
How
it's
is
not.
it gay?
There's an action that's purposely
Two men and
double.
one woman is questionable, anyways.
Yeah.
That's automatically
What?
questionable.
Boom.
said?
This is how it's gay, right? This is how it's gay. Because you have to make space for the other man to fit in between her legs for both y'all to get into the vagina together. No, you're going to be really, bro. You're gonna be like this.
You're gonna be
shoulder to
over.
shoulder with the other guy, bro. Like y'all gonna be really close.
No,
Lucky
because
you-
one guy could be on his back and she on him, and then you gonna have to
That's
step over him to get
Oh
in.
my, that's even more gay.
No, you're trying to tell me. Me and you bang down Natanya.
Yeah, okay, so you on your back, Natanya reverse on you,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
Jara just walk up over fair leg at them, and then dick in Natanya.
Yeah.
And so every time he push, his dick rub or fade dick inside the pussy wall.
I feel like that's even more gay because no, I'm on top of the
Well,
person.
me
Why
not
they
say
on
gay.
back, bro? That's
Yeah,
gay.
so because I make
No,
trying to
but
eye
how-
contact. Every time Natanya shift she head to the left, I go make eye contact.
Well, that I like. But me not afraid. You understand me?
And I even like if you say, Khaled, you put them in the back and Jana put them in the front in the same position. I go in the same hole for no reason.
In a two different hole.
Same hole.
In a one.
Same hole.
Same hole.
Same
No,
hole.
That's what I keep.
If I was stretch out the wife together, no.
Stretch out the wife together goes crazy.
That is wild, you know what I mean? But if you don't want them, you don't want me to mind.
But that's what Xavier was saying. In the whole thing, threesome with two guys gay.
First of all, this scenario is non-existent because nobody's going into my butt, my asshole. Nobody.
Just
I
a
told
name.
you, you're right. The double penetration.
Yeah.
Khaled,
Not even.
Khaled, you buy your own toys for the girl, them. Khaled,
Hey, why are you quiet, Katie?
Khaled, you can't go fuck. Khaled, I rate you. I rate you. Khaled, buy your own fucking toys.
So yeah, back to Natanya and her gay story. So now, so she find his chest, right? And she's like, what the fuck? All these toys, who this for? So she get pissed that he using these toys on women, right? And he's like, nah, I'm not using these toys on women. And she's like, well, you're not gonna use these
Oh
toys.
my God, we never did enough, man, for this to even happen to me. But go ahead.
You're not gonna use these on me if you use them on other women. He's like, I never use them on no other woman. So who they for? Mine. For what? For us, right? And you look at them and you see no kind of receipt, no kind of wrapper. Them over for about a couple years. So you're like, so So you're saying, okay, if these are for us, let's go through them. Say, go into the missing anal beads, strap-ons, dildos, a couple of roses for some reason, right? Just to throw you off for a loop, right? And you realize, wait, this man, every time I touch his ass when we fucking, he cannot, right? You're like, that's weird. But you just assume that he was just hitting the pose like real nice, you know? But now everything, now that you see this, and you see the toys, everything start connecting all of a sudden now. Like the puzzle pieces finally going together, the strings connecting, like, this nigga gay, right? But you can't just say that. So now Natanya trying to figure out, like, how can I
just say that? Communication.
Natanya don't want to this man is giving her a good life, treating her nice. She just followed the deep secret that he been keeping, right?
They married?
No.
Never mind. Okay.
So Natalia decided, all right, I'm gonna put my shit on, on pause and be a little freak tonight, right? So Natalia started doing her thing and let her finger travel. That boy didn't even stop her, brush her off. Natalia said, Natalia said, how deep can I go? So Natalia go one finger, pinky.
Oh God.
She put up the pinky. She said, maybe he can't feel that because the way he fought at night time, then it's all loud. Right? So she said, all right, how about these nails? Let me go middle finger. So Natanya go in and the boy said, right? And Natanya said, this fucking bitch. Right? So Natanya put out to say, what the fuck, man? Right? She has a cuss. So Natanya like, what the fuck, man? Fuck gay. And the man's like, no, you don't understand. He touched my prostate. You're like, bitch, what? You always said, I got cancer, that's why. Right? So you trying to lie you out to being gay, right? So Natalia's like, I can't believe this. You ate at my mother's house, you bitch, right? So now, check boss. Disrespectful, right? They just say utensils and he just sucking dick with her mouth, right? So Natalia upset. So she went and she just left this guy, right? But then she see this guy having fun at the Pride Parade. Now everybody know that he gay. Before he was just before he was in the closet. But the thing is because Natanya was the last person to date him, why actually hit harder because they think Natanya turned him gay. And that's why she hate gay guys.
I hope my turn somebody gay. Somebody can pong out their horn.
You're an interesting person. And that's the
but
scenario.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I have a question. This is for all the guys.
All right.
You have a child, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you killed someone before, like years ago.
I killed somebody years ago?
Oh my God.
That's what I'm asking the scenario.
I'm gonna use Khaled's terminology. Yo, bang out somebody years ago.
Okay.
And they say something, for example, the girl share that y'all have small dicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have a small dick and you don't have a small dick. Why would you message her and be like, oh, did you feel sorry for me?
Because
feel sorry for you and what?
You never really know if your dick's small or not. It's bigger than other people, but
not really.
Natanya, I'm gonna be real with you, right? Like having a fucking 7, having a fucking 8, it's still not that big enough. Cause then you see some other
fucking 10s and 9s.
Like you see some other people, bro. You go watch a porn. You go watch a porn.
Come back.
Listen,
go burn up here tonight.
Man, dick like his hand. You're like, what the fuck?
Bro, when you see man that got some fucking like hook dick that they
nobody wants that.
Deadly.
Well, me personally, I don't want that.
Neither me. I don't want nothing 9, 8.
It's everybody perception of big though, because like realistically speaking, these women don't even know fucking length. Yeah, what unit are you using? Show me 5 inches. Measure across your face.
She's gonna tape measure.
No, show me across your face. 5 inches. Because they really don't know. They don't estimate. They don't fucking do trades. They never use a tape measure on a regular to know.
I've used. Oh, I was gonna say never use a tape measure on a guy, but
with girth, I think this is.
You didn't just fucking say girth.
That's about 6, right?
Natanya, you did not. Natanya. Put it down. You didn't just.
Wait. Kayleen,
big is
that's
that?
not.
I
Kayleen,
can't
that's not
see.
6. Kayleen, that's not
This
6.
is not 6.
That's not 6.
That's okay.
Your
And,
phone,
six.
your
This is
iPhone is about
That's
6.5.
That's around 5.
Lieutenant,
I have an
Lieutenant,
Your
XR. How
iPhone is
big is that?
6.5.
The XR.
Probably 7. That's the max.
No, depending on what phone you have. I
I
have
have
the
an
14
XR.
Pro
Let
Max.
me see.
This is what
I
the
need to get
marker
rid of
looks like standing up next to the thing. Like it's still like you can't see the marker in the frame.
what
But
kind
if
of
okay,
phone you have? What phone you
the
have?
14
A Plus?
Pro Max, yes.
Okay, no.
6.7 is the Pro Max
Max
then.
is the big one.
Yeah, 6.7.
Yes, I have the big
So
one.
it's just a little bit over 6.5.
Mid Ninja Sizzle. Okay.
I didn't hear
Yeah,
Kayleen,
so
sorry.
anything between 6 and 7.5 is fine.
Yeah,
Anything
same
below
Natanya.
6, out of here. Get the fuck out of here, little dick ass nigga. Get out of here.
Anything bigger, I'm running to.
You know, I always
I
used to
kind of
be
want fucking fat.
interested. Like, you know, them niggas with micro penis, they be having mad confidence, right? And I'm like,
For what reason? I don't know. For what reason? Why? Why do you have confidence?
The reason they have confidence is because they know their dick small. When you don't have a fucking, when your dick in a zone by itself, right? You can't really, like, bro, like for me, right? Timon, I run a
Are
fucking.
you trying to tell us something?
How big is it?
No.
Right. No,
Yeah.
answer the question.
Yeah, like your boy for tell her how big you see the dog.
and I know, Kayleen, let's try to get this answer now.
I'm kind of curious.
Kevin, you will get your answer. Just go on cool. But anyway, it's like me, right? I run a 20-minute, 57 seconds, 3 mile, right? It's
Okay,
not
show
slow.
off.
No, it's
It'll
not.
like, yeah, the points.
It's
Hey.
not slow because a slow 3 mile is like fucking 23 minutes, but a fast 3 mile is fucking 17.
Mm.
So like, you know, you there in the middle, it's like, yo, what the fuck, bro?
He ain't
Like,
good. He
Yeah.
ain't shit.
You really got like you see other people faster, it's like fuck. Then you see other people slower, it's like fuck them. You don't want to compare yourself to them, like they're nothing. You know what I mean?
Bro, I'm telling you personally, having a little dick, you're non-existent in the male world. Like
Yo,
nobody wants you.
that's
those
I don't think
rules
so. I don't think so because they have women who literally
Some
go in
women
for
have micro
average
penis
and below.
fetishes.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Some women have micro
Micro
fetishes.
penis fetishes.
Fetish,
not
yes,
they
girl,
like.
it's a real thing. I didn't know it was
Exactly.
a real thing, but it is a real
Right?
thing.
Little dick niggas winning.
They're not winning, bro.
They are.
They're not winning
Right.
you. They're out here winning somebody.
They're not winning at all.
Look, I talked to one of my friends the other day, right? And she was telling me a
Come on, you
story.
stop having these conversations.
No, I just be having random conversation. It just
You
happened.
just lie.
I
I'm
kid you
gonna tell
not.
you right now, it's a lie.
I don't have these conversations anymore because you know
Yeah, I personally don't just sit down and just have sexual conversation with people because I'm like, it just always come off as crazy scenario I had.
they just
But-
weird to know.
Yeah. Because anyways, I'm not going there. It pisses me off sometimes. What she was telling me, this is an old story, so it wasn't the other day. And because I'm pretty sure it was on a podcast before. She was telling me how she met this guy.
Okay, Lee, you want to figure out the Sunday best?
Can you know?
What you say, Jaron?
Kayleen, you want to figure out the Sunday best?
Stand up for me. Stand up for me. Let me see your uniform. Let me see
You
your
don't see him
pants.
already.
I'll wait till you're done, buddy.
Wait, no.
Anyways,
No, I mean,
No,
So-
yeah.
so anyways, so she say, right? She had 2 dicks that she enjoyed. One of them was like average and the other one stretched her out, right? She said she liked getting
Wow.
stretched out. So she
but
prefer a
look,
thicker,
look
bigger
the
dick.
work.
Because she don't have to go as low, as less work for her to do. She can still enjoy her shit. It's big, right? The second one, which was the average one, I always hear her G spot when he put it in. He had done it wrong. He put it in, he hit it. But even though that one gave her the most orgasm, she's still like getting stretched. So my thing is, it just comes down to preference. Cause like, no matter what you have, it just depends on who you fucking, how you fucking.
It literally depends on what you have.
Yeah.
So
So if
my case.
if the on the average guys really know how to put in their work because they had beer experience, and then microbans really know how to rubber take with their dick, hey,
They be tripping.
You might as well just use your finger and call it a day.
I don't
Like,
understand why you mix with the tool. The tool. It don't matter which
Me
tool
not
you
better
use.
because we
The
got
tongue, the finger, the
better
micro.
Women, listen. If women like to trip so much, right? Then what's wrong with the micro penis guy just rubbing his fucking dick on their clit all
Yeah.
night?
That's the thing. It's not gonna happen to me. It can happen to her, not me.
If he's smart, if she's
Date
safe with it, no,
lesbians.
you can't
Wait,
put
wait,
your
wait, wait,
finger. You can't put your finger in the bottom and push down to G spot now. So when you push
No.
it, you can start it now.
Well,
wait,
call it
wait,
know
wait.
something.
So
Call
Nathaniel,
it know this.
Listen, she don't fucking
Yeah,
have
but
what
like-
sexual chocolate.
Yeah, boy, why is that?
We understand.
Wow.
but hold on.
This is my open splash box for the weekend now.
How did I thought you were trying to be gay?
This is a real question, right? This is a real question.
Mm.
So these micro dick niggas, right? They got big balls or they balls shrink too?
Shrink, right?
No,
Their voice
It
is high
depends.
pitched.
I've seen.
Listen,
depends.
let me
I've
tell you all
seen-
something, right? The balls be bigger than they dick, bro.
So what they put their balls in the vagina just for fun?
I don't know. I don't know
Bro,
what they do, but
that
the
have to be
balls
my thing, dog. I gotta have to let you like put my balls in you and then tell you do Kegels.
I
'Cause-
think that might be a thing. I wouldn't put it past
yeah,
humans.
they need to do something. Like, let me feel.
Okay, you said it.
I'll make you tap my
I said I
stomach
wouldn't
so I
put
can
it
come.
past humans. That there's somebody out
Oh.
there who be putting balls in their vagina.
When niggas say balls deep, it's the niggas with the micro dicks that be talking.
I can't argue because I don't know.
Timon, that's why I keep telling Timon that Timon, stay in your fucking lane. You just love subbing. You're loving a sub too much.
Yeah, make it
Where you
away.
defend them for? You realize that the little dick niggas not defending big dick niggas because they're literally their nemesis.
It's not my problem if they don't like me.
Yeah, I feel like at some point they
Yeah,
just
so
have
why you
to.
guys defending
Okay,
them?
Jaron.
I feel for real. What do you do for body count? How they claim bodies?
They can't.
I don't believe it because suppose the man just fly, the boy get hoes. He like suppose the man legit have a
In
secret.
order for them to claim bodies, they would have to go to the morgue.
Okay, what if he only sex at night, right? Lights off and everything, and he always have a strap on. Y'all never know. His strap on off, he pull the pin so he's lying down. When he go in the bedroom, he put the pin in, and then he just go to town. She never knows.
You know too much of them, man.
I'm
You know too
asking,
much
this is,
about
but I don't know how strap-ons even work.
You just strap it on you,
Is it-
and then it's a dildo attached like a strap. You
Is
strap
it a
on like harness.
double-sided? Yeah.
No,
Does the woman wearing it
it's-
get anything out of it?
Yo, I think it is
It
double-sided.
depends.
Yeah.
No,
Some of them, yeah.
They have some
Some
of
of
them
them
that's
have
like
vibrator.
it's like in a they got some of them that's like shaped in like some underwear type shit that they
Yeah.
buckle onto
Okay,
them.
see, I just learned something today. Because I always wondered,
You never been to a sex shop?
why am I looking at strap-ons?
No, you just casually walk.
The man
around.
say, I
You just
have one. Why am I
you
looking
just
at it?
casually walk around a sex shop and you might come
I
across one.
ain't gonna lie to you. I've never been in a sex shop. Well, I've been in one.
I can
but
take you.
Yeah, I went in to get like one of them. We call it them. What the fucking one name? I thought we name one.
Well,
The
I have
big Mike looking one.
Colin,
That boy got to the fucking shop. What you sell? What you sell? What he got in you got in the chest?
I have gone in this bathroom for real.
I'm out of that way. He had everything.
yeah, man. I mean,
I'm out of town. Fucking with it around.
Colin, I can't have my sex life on the internet like that, man.
well,
You know,
That's crazy.
I'm a born again Christian.
So, Jaron, you don't
I'm
think
doing
that
this for the
Khaled
Holy
is
Ghost.
weird for having sex toys? Because I could have sworn earlier you was mouthing something different.
No,
Look,
you see, personally,
you weird
That
for
one
what?
day, but he was white. Yeah. What that one in
Personally,
name? The one?
Luna.
That
No,
one,
it's called Luna.
Mm.
personally, I wouldn't have any sex toys because, for one, if me as the man have the sex toys, that means I can't be using it
On anybody? Yeah.
Because then that's fucking.
That's just dirty, even though you clean
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They go think it's
No,
dirty even if it's
there's no
clean.
reason for me to have sex toys. It's like every girl that I go to, they have their toys, and then we utilize that. But like for me to have sex toys, that's kind of strange. But yeah, Khaled probably in a relationship, or who knows? Khaled probably just giving all of these girls.
You keep the fucking tag in a pristine condition. so every time they come out, you say, "Guess what I just bought?" You come with a fucking package. So you know they clear up, put it right back inside.
Open it.
That's just foul.
What?
Oh
If
shit!
somebody was supposed to be reusing toys on like different girls, that's literally foul.
I don't know how to ask and bleach work.
I would not do that. Bro. I would not do that.
See, I don't have a woman, so I have no reason to have any toys. Plus, for me to have, it's just strange. But hey, I respect the hustle. Like she get the toy plate at his crib. She get the toy plate.
No, but I feel like, especially that big one thing, I feel like some men are intimidated by that.
I feel like I'd only be intimidated if I ask you, how much did I use this week? You say, what was it, 14?
No, because you know how big that thing is in real life.
Which
That
one?
shit is huge.
No, she just went for it. It was big. It was the big
The
one.
one with the mic?
Yeah, that one.
No,
That's the one with the mic.
That one, that's for her to hold. Cause I can't work and be holding that big ass thing.
Dude said I can't work.
I mean, you just grab your hand and throw them,
They
and
can
then
multitask.
no, I get it. It's just uncomfortable for real sometimes. But like, do some work too now. The fuck?
I can't understand the rules because when me just catch the rules by my belly and just press them on the clit. You understand?
Hey.
I just do what I have to do. You know what I mean? What?
I guess you
Other
can really
than
do
that-
it to it. You can hold it, but you have to really lean into it and brace yourself with the other hand. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah. But you know the hip work. You know what I mean? And
Oh, shit.
long as they got the hip work, don't pack your safe.
Khaled,
Yo.
I have a 6-pack. What can I
Eh?
catch you? But we have.
You have to fetch in
Hey.
the leg of the up, right? You understand me? You have to arc over, right? You arc over and you press and just dip in. You know what I mean? You dip in. You see-
And goes
Okay.
you see, the upper body now move. The upper body steady. You understand? But you see me has some ass, so me thrust in, right? And me love going
Yo,
deep. Me love when me dick in there, you know what I mean? So you hold and you dip in.
Khaled, no, I get what you say, right? I get what you say. We have to
Yes.
understand, right? The way
What?
how my fucking port is, right? Because of how fucking flat the port is. So, you know, I will put on 20 pounds.
Bro, just tell you who the fucking Rose Bass. She had an money grab pillow, so just tell you.
You see, but Timon,
Communicate.
Timon, no, she then now they can't focus on like grabbing the thing, cause Timon,
I get you.
you apply fucking pressure. You apply pressure. She hands a fucking shake. She not have no fucking. There's no stability.
And they don't fucking appreciate all the work you're doing now.
I understand, but woman,
who said who is
I
they?
can't relate.
Boss, one time, me put in some work, you catch me? And man, I lie. The day I wake up, all the time, my Asian neighbor, I just tell me, nah, man, high and hello, you know what I mean? But, me tell you, she come over the night, you know what I mean? I'm going to say, yeah, do a little thing tonight, you know?
Wait,
I'm
hold on.
nah,
What?
lie. The next day, the man come out. What's going on, man? How are you? I'm like, oh,
the man want you for meet wife, boss. He's a cunt.
she don't walk with a limp, dog. I don't think she wants another
Yo,
one.
Boy, they clean out the closet for wear the costume or peep through.
But you know, there's stencil light right on the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
poor.
you know what I mean? Me do, you know what I mean? And then I see the light turn on, so I say, "Cat, what the fuck go on the boy? Cause me know, you know what I mean? At night,
Raccoon.
nobody supposed to hold it, but me no boy, you know."
Anyways, guys, it's getting late.
Yeah.
I see y'all enjoying yourselves. We got to say this for another time. I know what y'all have to do tomorrow, but I have shit to do.
Yeah, we gotta play Fortnite tomorrow.
I guess we can do that.
I don't have a system anymore. I sold my system.
Yeah.
John, stop lying.
Deadass, I sold my PlayStation. I can get my
Why?
computer. I can get my computer, but I don't feel if I get my computer, then I'm not gonna be productive anymore.
And bet his life. He'll get one in the future.
Nathaniel, I ain't gonna lie to you, right? I learned that since I don't have that much self-control, just put that things away from me. Like I just keep it away from me. That way I don't fucking indulge.
Man like John to get knuckle. Cause why you don't have self-control?
Because he just don't in certain things. The man found a solution. I can't argue with him.
I saw this girl. She looked good. So I go approach the girl, right? Then I walk down the road and I see another one, but she looked good. I'm gonna go approach she. And then that day I approached like 7 women in one day. I was like, yo, what is wrong with you?
They look good. Not for your fault.
That was my logic.
Act like you had bitches before.
That was my logic. I was like, bro, you know, you need to work on it. So now when I see women and they look good, I try to close my eyes.
I would call police for you.
Whoa!
If I was walking and I'm like, yeah, I'm looking fly, and I see a man literally look at me and shut his eyes, I'm like, what the fuck is what? No, this is a problem. He's sending a signal to somebody. Oh, he's sketchy as fuck. I'm calling the police.
Jarrell is just sick.
Hey, I'm working on it.
Hey, that's all I can ask for, you know? All right.
Hey, yo, bless.
Kayleen, thanks for coming. Natalia, thanks for coming. Kesley, thanks for coming. Savion, thanks for coming. Khalid, thanks for coming. Jaron, thanks for coming.
Yeah, sorry I'm coming late.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Big up.
That gave me pure entertainment for the night.
Oh, I forget he's still in there.
Yeah, because he's not quiet, dude, just sucking it all in.
I was having a live podcast.
Darling, 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 please stop driving me crazy all night.